Hey everyone, Yanni Plays here, and I may need to go and refill my glass here, because as you remember, our last episode, we purchased this vineyard here and put the Zinfandel on, and there's a lot of raid, so that's gonna be an awful one. So who knows, maybe to cope with that, gonna need to refill my wine glass here, but we're just trying to do what we can. We knew that this one here is never going to be a good one because none of the grapes on here are going to be good. So that's why we just bite the bullet and going to get a lot of...
This vineyard is unsuitable for this wine.
But at least we did not waste any of the other vineyards, and hopefully our next one, the Riesling, hopefully our Riesling is going to be a little bit a better one. Yes, we actually have a greenish one for the Riesling, so that, yeah, that's what we're gonna work towards. And then if you remember our last season, we actually were just able to get our Sauvignon Blanc because we had a very rainy spring again, no, winter, rainy winter, and we weren't able to prune everything. Wow, 94. To get the sweetness up, we have to leave it on the field a little bit longer. We actually need one more sweetness, but that usually means that our acidity is too low. So it's a trade-off. But hopefully with... Let's check the sales before I get out of here. 22. That's good to know. But hopefully if we go and we get this next yeast here, that potentially would help us lower the sweetness a little bit less. So that's something that we have to work towards. But right now we need to get more money in because we're gonna have some expenses with that new vineyard. Most likely gonna have to expand the board. And speaking of harvest, Oakville is already ready to harvest, and the next turn we need to harvest. Otherwise, our acidity is going to be too low, but with all that stuff in, we are not gonna be able to harvest. Now we are. Because Los Graneros, we don't even need to trim because there are no grapes on it, because that's a brand new one. Okay, Oakville is ready for harvest. So Coombsville we need to harvest in 2 turns, so that's something that we can wait until the fall. Well, 2 turns if everything goes well. Also, am I not getting any new special orders? I did, I just missed out on them. But our fame is recovering, that's good. Riesling. You just give me 3, you cost. I'm just gonna get rid of you. Sauvignon Blanc. I'm not gonna make a special one for you. So let's discard those 2. I think I need to press a little bit less, actually. Because aging is adding 2. Great quality. Also, what we have to do next year, please don't let me forget, we need to get another tank. Otherwise we're gonna run into the issue again that we don't have room, that we don't have tanks, but we cannot back out. And that actually is something that is supposed to be fixed when the next DLC comes out. I think it's Bordeaux is the next one. Maybe I should just go ahead and buy a tank now. Oh, look at that. We're actually starting to get some grapes on here. Now they're not going to be ripe, but least we get something. Yeah, as you can see, we're gonna get the sweetness, but then the acidity is too low. Ah, look, it's winter again. Rainy season. It's interesting that the body is so low. There is no body in it at all, and usually I think we had like 1 or 2 at this stage already. Oh no, I cannot prune all of them because this fermentation is gonna take so long. How much is a board upgrade? 30,000. Well, actually, looking at the quality down here, maybe it's not even going to be that bad. I mean, compare it with the... Is it the Coombsville? It's the same as the Coombsville. In Coombsville, we don't really struggle that much. Yeah, I'm glad that we reduced the pressing because body is now going to be perfect. Otherwise, we would have been too high. Surprised myself that I remembered that. And we have a broken cask. Let's repair that first. Oh man, we need to hire employees. Because 3 at the same time and trying to work on some stuff is a full field. Luckily, spring isn't the worst usually weather-wise. I'm saying that I'm probably gonna get tons of rain now. Ooh, 96. We are getting there. We are slowly but surely getting there. Price is good. Now our Cabernet, we're not gonna get the body that we need. Maybe it's time, since money-wise we are doing pretty good. See if we can unlock a few more of our tanks. 20,000 for the traditional one. It's still not gonna be enough for this go around. But it's gonna give us a little bit more. So this time we're not getting the American oak. Let's get a chestnut this time. For 15. So here we were able... Yeah, we're just gonna get one more. But hey, that is already one more. I have to say I'm surprised how good we're managing with the current board situation. And also money-wise, we're doing pretty decent. And now going to have a third one coming in is going to help us even more. Now let's check on here. We have 2 more turns at least for you. So that means we can get that bottling in. Okay, Oakville is ready for harvest. Let's bring you in. Wine tasting doesn't fit. Now it does. $87. We cannot complain about that. And then Coombsville to harvest. In 2 turns. And that's gonna be a 3-turn harvest. Great quality on here. So since it is in 2 turns, I'm going and get this one here harvested. And then this one here should be perfect. Average quality was expected since it is the first year. How are we quantity wise? Also very low, but again, first year. Perfect on the acidity. I wish that in here it also would give you the stars where the acidity and where the sugar needs to be. Just as a little extra guideline. Even though, yes, things are going to change when you come in here and you press and you ferment, but if you play the game for a while, you know that, for example, the acidity you cannot change. Sweetness you can only bring down. Okay, let's ferment our very first Zinfandel. Ooh, interesting. Cinnamon flavor, but only at low alcohol resistance. So if you get that too sweet, you won't be able to reduce it down. Very interesting. Tannin. Let's just go somewhere in the middle. Oh, it's already winter. And I have my board set up pretty awfully. So hopefully that's not my only non-rainy day. Oh, thank goodness. Now let's press our Zinfandel. And also for the rest of this episode, we are just going to focus on the Zinfandel. So all the other ones I'm going to cut out. But I just want to get this one in before we end the episode. Okay, so on a Zinfandel, I think we are going to age it. Get the body up a little bit because I have the feeling that's another one that needs a high body. So let's bottle our Zinfandel. I guess let's just create a new bottle design. Something like that. Then in a couple turns we can taste. And let's taste our Zinfandel. Wow, we got sweetness right out of the gate. But yeah, our terrain is not suiting. And we got a cinnamon flavor. Acidity is too high. But you know what? It's not even that bad. 16, 17 euros. Now our fame is in the 40s. So yeah, the price isn't the best. But you know what? I'm taking it. And also that was the first season. The next season hopefully is gonna be even a little bit better. But that's where we are going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you tune in again next week when we continue to see if we can improve our Zinfandel and do something about our money. I don't like seeing almost $300,000 in the bank and still consider myself early game, so we're probably going to get a little bit spend heavy, but the problem is it's hard to upgrade something because there is constantly something going on the field now. But thank you for watching and see you next week.